Soul Station here with the Spiritual B. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the subject matter of hate. This is session 2, lesson 2 on the subject of hate. If you remember last week, we discussed the loose side of hate and we discussed the gill side. We touched a little bit of the gill side, but what we didn't do, we didn't touch bases on the cool side of hate. We call the cool gel. That is the center of our love. Jesus exemplifies love, the cool gel. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin with the loose side of things, and we're going to start with Proverbs 9 and 8. So if you have your book or your Bible, the Book of Myths and Truths, as I call it, it's one of the greatest books ever. We're going to go to the Old Testament, and we're going to go to the book of Proverbs, okay? Proverbs, Job, Psalm, Proverbs. And we're going to go to chapter 9. Okay. And it says in verse 8, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke not a wise man, and he will love thee. Okay, so the word scorn deals with, according to the Webster, a person who expresses contempt or disdain for someone or something. Okay, so let's go back over there again. Reprove a scorner and he'll hate you. So if you try to correct somebody that's a scorner, have a problem with issues, they'll hate you for bringing that truth. But if you rebuke somebody that's wise, that's advisable, they'll fall in love with you because they know that that knowledge saves them from certain issues and problems, okay? So let's go to the next chapter in 10. Proverbs 10 is just the next chapter, and we're going to look at verse 18. He that hideth hate, I'm sorry, let's start all over. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. He that hideth hatred, he hiding it, with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. Okay, so we see that is pretty much self-explanatory, because we know people have a lot of hidden hatred, and you may be surprised by the people who have a lot of hidden hatred for you. 9 times out of 10, it's people that you're the closest to, your friends, your family members, your siblings, okay? People can cover a lot of things externally, but on the inside, they are hating you. But why do they hate you? Okay, that's what we're going to go to in a minute. So let's go to Psalms 139. I'm getting ready to show you something, okay? We're going to go to Psalms 139. Let's go to Psalms 139. That's before Proverbs. That's the book before Proverbs. Psalms 139, we're talking about the subject of hate and different issues surrounding hate. They say we shouldn't hate. Why shouldn't we hate? What is hate? And that's why we are here, to define hate. Because I feel like, and I believe and think that whatever you are, you should know what it is that you're doing. Whether it's agreeable or not, whether it's a dichotomy or not, you must have clear understanding of something before you can live it, right? So, if you're going to be a hater, at least know what it is. And we are learning some of that just through this particular book, okay, through the Bible. So we got 139, and we're going to go to verses 21, and we're going to do verses 22. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Okay? And that was David talking when he was going through those trials and tribulations. He said, do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate you? I hate them. And am not I grieved with those that rise up against you? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. So we see David's demeanor in all of this. Something's going on. And he feels like them bucking up against him is fighting against the Lord, because he's in his calling, right? He's in his calling. So let's go to the cool jail. Now we're in the center of hate here, okay? We're in the center of hate, and we're going to start with Matthew 5. Jesus is love, right? So let's see what he has to say. Matthew 5, and we're going to verses 43 and 44. Okay. So the scripture says, ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your neighbors, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. Ooh. Love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I think that's worthy of reading again. This is Jesus. You've heard that it has been said. Now he's pulling this from the past. We're going all the way back to the Exodus, okay? When we first started talking about love, okay? He says, ye have heard from the past that it was said, we're talking about a law, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. That was the law, okay? But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, and persecute you. How can you do all of that? I mean, that doesn't even sound logical. To do all this to somebody that's treating you so bad. Why should I be this way with somebody that's hating me, treating me with disdain, despitefully using me, persecuting me, which to me are all ingredients of hate. But I can't hate them back, according to Jesus. But watch this. Okay, so we're going to go to Luke 14 and 26 first. Luke 14 and 26. We're not there yet. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Luke 14 and 26 says, if any man come to me, I'm sorry, let's go to Romans 7 and 15. Hold on, Romans 7 and 15. I'm sorry about that. Let me get my notes. Don't you just love reality? You know, can't fake it. Okay, listen to this. Now, this is going to be a little difficult, and we may be touching on this subject as well. This is Paul speaking. Okay, Paul was struggling. He was struggling. Okay, and it take a lot of going back through this and really trying to understand his language to see what he's saying. But he says in verse 15, let me start with 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold unto sin. Sold under sin. So we're just going to throw that in the way. That's 15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Why would you be doing something that you hate? Because you was taught something. You was taught to think a certain way. And maybe by his nature, it's something that he would normally do. It's in his nature to do it. But because he's been taught something and he see it as being wrong, he now hates it. But it's in his genes, if you know what I mean, okay? Hate. Why is he hating that which but what I hate, what that do I not, but what I hate, that I do? Is he being forced? Okay, so let's get back to Luke 14 and 26, because I want you to see something. I want you to see this, what I call a shift. Luke 14 and 26. This is Jesus, the cool gel of our life. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. The shift. The shift. So before we get into the shift, we're going to go to this board right here, and we're going to kind of break down. So I gave you an assignment last time to brainstorm the word hate, right? We were supposed to be brainstorming the word hate, and I got it written here on the board. And I had you sit down and just put the word down and just think of everything that you thought hate was. We know it's disdain, right? We know it's disdain. I really, 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 really don't like it. Okay? What else is hate? You know, hate is disagreement, right? So we disagree. We don't think alike. Remember, because Jesus just said that if any man come to me and don't hate everybody, basically, if you don't hate everybody you associated with, even your own life, then you're not even worthy of following him. Hate is such a strong word. Why the shift? Because just yesterday you said you need to love your enemies, but now you're saying hate everybody to follow him. Right? What is hate? Because what I'm trying to get you to do is create an acronym for hate, or a backronym. It's called a backronym. It's when you take a word and turn it into an acronym. Okay, a backronym. So we're talking about different forms of hate, right? We have, let me see what I got here on we're dealing with conduct. Right? Hate is mean. A mean conduct. You see what I'm talking about? So this is basically how I'm trying to get you to think about what it is that you're living, what it is that you be feeling, how it is that you be thinking at times when things don't agree with you, or that you don't like, or has caused you pain. You see what I'm saying? Because you got some people that say hate is a strong word. You know, and you wouldn't know anything unless you have experienced it yourself. It's a strong word, but what does it mean? What does hate mean, since we're not supposed to be in it? But just right here, Jesus just told us that we didn't hate everybody. Brother, father, sister, mother, cousins, friends, even your own life. You didn't hate it. You were not worthy. It doesn't add up, right? And that's the part of hate that we're going to discuss next week. So hopefully you have done your brainstorming assignment. I want you to continue doing that, so that next week when we come together, we're going to really figure out what hate is, okay? And thank you so much for tuning into the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Beat. I can't wait to bring you the next lesson. So next time, take care of yourself. And remember, truth is about your happiness and your health. What's up, centaurs and man-child? Welcome to the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Bee, the hardest working spiritualist in YouTube country. So how you doing? Hope you had a chance to check out the lesson. I hope you're picking up on what's happening here, okay? This train of thought. And I hope that you are taking notes, and I hope it's drawing your interest, okay? You are the student of the Zodiac, so I kind of feel like almost any kind of academics is of interest to you. So I'm sure to be getting at least 2 or 3 likes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your mid-month report. You have a copper status report, which means you'll be getting 5 stacks, okay? And then we'll pull a spirit vibe oracle message, whether it'll be the original or the written word. But what's so strange about you is that when I got ready to, in my meditation and prepare, she told me to give you all a movie card, which I don't give to anyone on anything past platinum. There it is. Anything past platinum, maybe even gold, I don't give a movie card to. So it must really mean something. You have colors, 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 colors. I don't know if I got some game members or something up here, or X game members or something. Colors, colors, colors. Hey, 1988. Some of y'all was just coming into the world probably. Yes, okay. Let's find out the root. These are my new cards, y'all. It's called The Root, which deals with the cause, okay? The root cause of your situation. I don't know where my, that is right there. So what's the root cause or issue for mid-month report for Centaurs and Mid-Child? Your source, please. What's the root issue, cause, situation for this week? You have show no. Maybe you put on a show, but this is the root word, okay? I believe it. I'm not sure where it stems from. I'm not sure if it's Latin or where it comes from, but it deals with being sure. Now get this. In urban language, the root of show says I approve. In Japanese, it's a free reed musical instrument. Okay? Free reed, R-E-E-D, for free reed musical instrument. And that's, it's funny I got this flower right here. It kind of puts me in the mind of Japanese stuff, right? Show is the root word, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with your report. And we're going to be pulling a card from the Lion King, and then we're going to be pulling the rest of the cards from the African Tarot, okay? But we're going to get the main energy from the Lion King cards. So what's going on with Centaurs and Mid-Child for mid-month report, dear source? We have the 4 trees, okay? That's the main energy here, the main event, the main action is the 4 wands, 4 trees. Okay. So your energies, your events, your forecast, your weather report is stemming out of the 6 of Wands. Now, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but this is popular. This is someone highly recognized. This could be you. Your underlying energy is the Page of Pentacles. I know you're giving something some heavy thought. You know, I'm hearing the word value. I'm hearing the word size. I'm hearing the word weight. I'm hearing things like you have an idea in mind. You know what I'm saying? You have to weigh it first, you know? You have to figure out if it's worth the effort, you know? If it's real, if somebody's just talking, you know what I'm saying? And it's all coming out of this 6 of Wands energy, okay? I'm also hearing horseplay. So I don't know if y'all horseplay. I don't know if some of y'all college kids, y'all horseplay. Maybe you have fun on the job. I don't know. But there's some victory here, some victory to be had, some victory to be won. Somebody's going in for the victory. I don't know if it's you or someone outside of you, but they are a sight to see, or you are a sight to see. So just take either side of the spectrum. It doesn't matter to me. The 6 of Wands person, they think, I'm hearing the words liberty. They think about success. It's always about the win for some reason, about the success. Okay? It's really about the success. Okay, so maybe there is something to win here that makes it successful, but it's really basically success. Okay? And I see that you are entering an opening. I don't know if you're going after a position this month. I don't know if you are opening something. I know that you all seem to be kind of like work and entrepreneurial spirit. You know, you kind of do them both. You juggle them both. You know what I'm saying? I guess you play them both until one falls out successfully, you know. But I see that there may be a couple of openings here for you this month, or you may be having a couple of ideas for how you can open something. No, I don't know if you want to open up a couple of I don't know if they like ideas that are far apart, but I see that you have this one on your mind. This must be the main one, okay? The main figure I'm hearing. That could be money-wise as well. Because you perplexed. You can't make up. Didn't I say that? You can't perplex. You perplexed. You all tied up, or somebody's all tied up. Because for somebody wants a connection, but it's somebody else in the connection. But you want the connection, or somebody wants the connection. This could be Capricorn person, a Gemini person, an Aries person, even a Leo person. But there are commitments here. Now, either you or someone outside of you want them to make up their mind about this commitment. You know what I'm saying? Because you weigh in the word. You know, you have an idea about where things are going or what you can do together. And you definitely want to invite them over. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody is like miles apart, or there's something separated here. I don't know if you're trying to separate business from pleasure, or you're trying to separate these two ideas, again, these two openings, because it's definitely one that's worth the wait. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely some approval here, or you're trying to get this approval. Maybe some of you play a Japanese instrument. But there's some uneasiness here this week, this mid-month. It's got you looking kind of cross-eyed, you know, about a connection. I don't know if you knew they were connected, or somebody's in the middle. I don't know if it's you or someone else, because it's more than these two people that I'm looking at, okay? It's more than these two. It's more than two commitments here, okay? But you have to make up your mind what you want to do, whether or not you want to be involved, if you want to be connected, or if you don't, okay? Because when I see this devil, this could definitely be some feelings involved, even though there's nothing here. You know, or maybe this is a business issue, a money issue, and you don't know if you want to work with that person, because they're working with somebody else. It's something about a gold chain. I don't know if somebody's winning it, or it's something about a gold chain. I don't know if it's an identifier or what, but it's something about a gold chain. May have been popular, or a big item. I'm also hearing lead. So you may have been a lead or a leader of some sort in the past or at this present. And this is about opening. You may have two openings, like decisions, deciding which opening you want. You can open at this time, or you can open at this time. You can open on these days, or you can open on these days. There's something about opening. But I keep hearing somebody say, I don't want to get tied up in that. It's something, it's not enough cards here to know where the other energies are coming from. But you're like, I don't want to get tied up in that. I don't know, does it have something to do with colors? Colors. Color. That's messed up. But it's expected invite, either you or someone else expecting invite, you know. Somebody that's, I keep hearing highly regarded, Somebody that's I'm kind of hearing like for somebody needed. This person has some type of success, or it's you, okay, this month. But I kind of feel like, because we have the outcome, we have the master teacher, the guru, the overseer here in the outcome. And I don't know why your notes don't stick to me. Like, none of this makes sense to me. I'm also hearing something about the store. I don't know if this is where you're going to see somebody, this committed connection, or where they're going to see you, but somebody is unraveled by this connection. But it's some third party issue. I don't know if it's this devil energy that's the third party issue that wants in on this commitment, or maybe even want to push somebody out of the situation so they can have the commitment supposedly. I don't know. But something is for sure this month, this mid-month. Something is definitely approved this month. Maybe you can come on over, come on through. We can talk, okay? We can talk about it. I'll leave the light on for you. Some of you, this may even really be a hotel, honestly. You know, like an extended stay of sorts. Because I'm hearing you need to play. Somebody needs to play. They need to have like, they need to touch that inner child and have some type of liberty, some type of freedom, some type of fun, some type of horsing around. Did I say that before? Like somebody was horsing around. This is crazy. I'm going to get up off of y'all because something's, your storyline is just not sticking to me for some reason. It's very weird. And you don't have enough energies here for me to, I don't know. They could be waiting on you. Or you're going to be waiting on them. Or you're going to be going to an extended stay. Somebody's going to an extended stay. It's probably weighing the cost. Okay? Again, this Six of Wands may have something to do with your job. And maybe that's why you needed that hotel room, that hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Okay? But it's really bothering somebody. And I'm really thinking it's you about this commitment. I don't know if somebody else was supposed to be in the mix. I don't know if they got the commitment that you wanted, but it's an involvement here. I'm also hearing one black, one white. I don't know where this is coming from. But you summed up with buy. Okay? I don't know if you're going to buy someone's house. You're going to buy the store. Has. Somebody got it. Okay? This could be someone's home as well. Okay? Because we got the Hermit here. They got what you want. They got what you need. Okay? Storage. Sum it up with the spiritual Bible Oracle. If you have not already supported the station, please do so. I don't know what this is, y'all. This is crazy. But I can only give you my best. You know, if y'all participate, we can get more info. Okay? Oh, no. I know what I want to do. Hold on. I don't know which one to give y'all. But I keep looking at this angel message. So let me give it to you. Let me give you the angel message. All right. Dear angel, what message do you have for Centaurus and Man-Child for mid-month September? You have the angel of a release, and it came really fast because there's some tension here. This is definitely something you may have to let go of. I don't know if you can, but it says, my life is perfect here and now. No, my life is perfect here and now. Our greatest release is to free ourselves from attachments of the past and concerns with the future to be able to live in the present moment. When we do this, we concentrate our energies and we don't lose vitality by criticizing, comparing, and judging. And I think that's really what's going on right here. Some comparison and judging. But this, could be, because I keep hearing the value. And it's in this devil energy. Okay? And judging. The quality of release frees us from guilt, which is a great waste of energy. Release brings freedom from attachment to possessions or fear of loss. I kept saying somebody wants to be free. Somebody don't want to be attached. They want to be tapping into the child within. Didn't I say that? It's right there. Okay. So let's get you a Spirit Oracle message, and then we're gonna end it here. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all like the class. All right. And get that participation points up so we can get more fuller reports, okay? Because that's what we really want to do. This is just a nip in the bud. You only got 4 cards for your report. Ooh, didn't I tell you it's somebody in the mix, baby? You got bootylicious. And I don't have to explain that because it's all up in here. And I'm going to leave it on that note. Thank you so much for tuning into the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Bee. I can't wait to bring you your next report. But until then, just I'm trying to see how's it coming out of these. Is it are you messing with one of the street boys? All right. So until next time, y'all take care of yourself. Holla at a girl.